Chapter 6. You wouldn't know it was raining outside unless the phone leaked. I may be the only woman in the world who has a tan from the light on her princess phone. If there was a parking meter in front of that phone, we could have paid off the mortgage. When my husband picks up the phone and it's for me, he says, "Whom shall I say is willing to listen?" So I can give you some good advice on what to say to your husband when he complains about your excessive use of the phone. The following sample conversation may be of some help. Fang: "Can't you ever be off the telephone?" Phyllis: "I work all day, and that's the thanks I get? I'm the best housekeeper in the neighborhood." Fang: "What makes you think you're a good housekeeper? Just because there isn't any dust on the telephone?" Phyllis: "I never get to talk. Did you notice this morning, the minute I got on the phone, the kids wanted something?" Fang: "Yeah, breakfast. It was 7 o'clock. Phyllis: "I don't talk on the phone much." Fang: "You don't talk on the phone much? I called 10 times today and the line was busy." Phyllis: "I was ordering groceries." Fang: "What do? Run a supermarket?" Phyllis: "And I had 50 calls to make for the PTA." Fang: "PTA must stand for the Public Telephoning Association. Just one day I'd like to have a busy wife instead of a busy line." Phyllis: "You seem to have forgotten the prize I got for making the 50,000th dial phone call." Fang: "Yeah, that was a lot of calls for one person to make in a week. And those dopes you talk to, Minerva Ratswrinkle." Phyllis: "I don't talk to her anymore. Since she got her marriage straightened out, she's a perfect bore. And besides, I'm not interested in gossip." Fang: Fang, I heard you talk for half an hour to the courtesy time lady." For people who didn't grow up with telephones, you used to be able to pick up the phone and call a number and it would tell you what time it is. Phyllis: phones that were connected to the wall. Obviously, we've all grown up with phones. Phyllis: "For your information, last night I hung up 15 minutes after you stepped inside the door." Fang: "Yeah, but you were talking to a wrong number." Phyllis: "I don't have to sit here and take your insults." And then I hung up on him. Advice for the phone lorn. One day I received a phone call from a lady who said, "My husband says I can't be a good mother because I'm always on the telephone. What can I tell him?" I told her to tell him that in the winter the kids can always come in and warm their hands on the phone. Another woman wrote me and said, "Dear Phyllis, I tried to call you, but your line was busy. What I want to know is what I can say to my husband who complains that I'm on the phone so much that the kids run around the house at 10 o'clock still in their pajamas. Signed, Busy Mother." I wrote back, "Dear Busy, don't say anything to him, but tell your kids to start sleeping in their clothes." Watch out for phrases that give away the amount of time you spend on the phone. Number 1, don't start every conversation with, "What hath God wrought?" 2, don't end every conversation with, "Bulletins at any second." Get a cord that stretches so you can even empty the garbage can in the backyard. And that's the end of chapter 6.